My name is Michael Durbas. I formed Halfmoon Bay RV Resort and started working on it since 2017. In my life, I've done a few things, primarily movies. I worked in the movies for several years. I started as a cameraman, director of photography, moved on to become a film producer, produced various movies for Hollywood, and eventually ended up choosing land development and building housing for people as the mission in my life. I love what I do, and I'm here to tell you a few things about my latest project, Halfmoon Bay RV Resort.
What was transformed from raw land, a base BC, when I came out here from Toronto, it was everything I dreamed. Here I am in the rugged BC, and he has this vision. He says, Mark, this is going to be great. This is going to be grand. This is going to be a fantastic place for everybody to enjoy, a piece of paradise. I said, really, Michael, I can see it, but boy, that's going to take some work. And not only that, Mark, there are going to be some homes on here as well. Okay.
So we sold our farm in Alberta before we moved back to BC up to Haida Gwaii. So we did a lot of downsizing. We really appreciate the simplicity of living an RV lifestyle. We can simplify our lives and get rid of a lot of that clutter that goes along with having a traditional home. And it's been a great way to be able to be here and not be able to just work to pay to be here.
As the ferry glides away from Horseshoe Bay in West Vancouver, the sun kisses the horizon, casting a golden glow over the Pacific water. Passengers on the decks, soaking in the breathtaking scenery as we make our way to Langdale on the Sunshine Coast of BC. Driving along Highway 1, each twist and turn revealed a new vista, a new chapter in the coastal narrative. The crisp sea breeze carries whispers of adventure, promising hidden treasure along this magical destination. From Secret Cove to Madeira Park, each stop along the way held its own allure, inviting exploration and discovery. Finally, the journey led to Halfmoon Bay Resort, nestled like a hidden gem, waiting to be uncovered. Turning from Highway 1 onto Stevens Way, anticipation mingled with salt-tinged air, promising a haven of tranquility and luxury amid nature's embrace.
Who are the candidates that will do well living at an RV park from an economics point of view?
Well, I think definitely the people over 55, nobody wants a big mortgage anymore at our age, right? We're retired, we want easy living. That's easy living. And second of all, even families, if they can live there, it's affordable for them. Like right now, nobody can live in a place on the Sunshine. There's nothing here to rent. And if there is, it's $2,000-3,000 a month. That's not affordable.
Nobody can afford homes. It's just getting out of reach. The interest rates are going crazy.
Rent is a lot more affordable. You have your own front backyard, so to speak. You don't have to go down a hallway, down an elevator. Nobody can afford the rents. Mortgages are astronomical. For seniors or anybody on a limited income, if they can afford a good unit, it's the way to go.
You found a spot in the market that people can actually call home and feel good about it. It's a real nice environment. It's affordable for them. And they just fit right in. And we need people like that. We need those people. There are workers in the downtown core. They're never going to afford to live down here.
So in terms of utilities, all our services at Halfmoon Bay RV Resort are underground. You look at our water lines, electrical lines, cable TV lines are all underground to ensure that during all the seasons of the year, all the utilities are protected. Other than that, when we talk about Wi-Fi, we have Wi-Fi in various areas. When you look at our electrical service, we have 30 amps, 50 amps, 100 amps, and 200 amps. You say, well, how come 200 amps? Well, at an area like where we are located or standing right here at the moment, this is called White Horse. There are 4 single-family homes basically scheduled to be at White Horse. With that, you can see that the electrical service here is 200 amps. You see this is Kanata behind me, so all the sites at Kanata or at White Horse, they all have cable TV connected. And we've divided the whole area at Halfmoon Bay RV Resort to sections that is made out of 3 RV pads, 4 RV pads, 2 RV pads, 1 single RV pad to ensure that everybody has enough privacy to enjoy their pocket of land without having to be next to too many neighbors.
everyone is really friendly, and it's comfortable here, and it's quiet, which I really love.
We established a beautiful place that people could not only live, transition, an affordable method of living.
We're living up on Haida Gwaii. We were quite concerned about finding a place down here being so far away. It was about a 30-hour trip to get here. Being able to pick something that you're going to call home, being so far away, can be quite a daunting thing. But contacting you guys and the whole process of finding a site and being sent pictures and whatnot was really, really quite easy. We were surprised actually by how easy the process was.
I really feel that Avrio as a whole has only done an amazing job in doing this.
At Halfmoon Bay Resort, we ensured that our laundromat is 24 hours, allowing people who come from work late or they start work early to be able to get up, take care of any house needs, to ensure that their laundry is taken care of. There are many washing machines, many dryers. We do not hang any clothes on the fences. Speaking of fences, there are 6-foot-high cedar fences that give privacy. Everybody is thrilled here about our fences because they allow you to greet your neighbor, visit with your neighbor whenever you feel like it, but you don't have to be looking at each other at all times. The fences, some of them are like 120, 130 feet long, meaning you get tons of room to park your RV, your boat, your additional sedan, your truck, and so on.
It's the best kind of life, especially for retirement. A very simple life.
We're lucky because we've owned ours for about 12 or 13 years now. So it's long paid for. So most people, basically the younger people that are coming in are buying a unit and they're getting their monthly payments down to $700 a month, and then you're paying your pad rental on top of that. So it's a very economical way of living, especially for either seniors or younger people. It makes it worthwhile as opposed to a $3,000 or $4,000 mortgage payment. At the same time, you're creating equity in the unit that you own.
On the storage front, we provide various storage facilities. We have rooms that are 5 by 8 by 9 feet high that is. We offer also 10 by 8 by 9s. We offer 20 by 8 by 9s.
Well, the big thing is, and as you can see behind us, what we've done is it's home for us. And you're comfortable when you're at home, and that's what you do. You create your own environment and your own living area, so to speak.
You have to be in nature. You know, I lived in a trailer park that was, blump, 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 blump. That was awful. But here it's quiet. I'm surrounded by the forest. My neighbors are wonderful.
I would definitely say it's better living. When we first went from living on our farm in Alberta to downsizing to our RV, it was a little bit scary at first, I'll admit. But we're almost a year into this process at this point, and we don't have any plans of changing that. The only thing that we would change is maybe a bigger trailer. But overall, it's really great. It's kept our costs down.
It is a really good place for families. If they like to live in an RV, it is beautiful because it's safe. And that is all the difference in the world. There's even a laundromat here, which I just love. But it's safe. Like, I had my little granddaughter here for a couple of days, and I didn't have to worry. That's one of the nice things, when you feel safe. I didn't feel safe where I used to live.
And here it's very, very safe.
That's wonderful.
We're lucky we have a bigger lot than some of the other spots, and in your place you have all your lots are big compared to some of the other RV places we've been in, so it just makes it very comfortable.
First of all, I had a talk with you and found out what this place was about, and that made me comfortable and made me feel that this would be a safe place to move to. That made all the difference in the world. And you were respectful. I've met some that aren't so much like that. And you live right here. So if there's a problem, I can phone you right away. I know even if you're not home, you'll answer the phone. That's a really good feeling.
Being in this beautiful area on the Sunshine Coast, it tells you that when you live in Halfmoon Bay, in Pender, close to the nature, close to the lakes, to the beautiful views, basically you're living your life versus you're chasing and never catching by living in the city and trying to make your ends meet by paying your mortgage, paying your high expensive rent and so on. On the other hand, having a tiny home RV, an RV that moves and can be parked any place that you choose, you end up paying for your water, sewer, electricity, all in one package at Halfmoon Bay RV Resort. It's all inclusive, so no surprises to you. You are on a very controlled budget, and you own your home that you can move it from A to B to C, D as your life calls for during the development of your family, your children, and what have you.
You're living in a nice space here. You got trees, you got the blue sky, as you can see, and it's very comfortable. And as opposed to sitting living,
You found the space in between what was needed, and you were the kind of the pioneer in that one. And as you see what you've done, there are other people following in your footsteps and doing the same thing.
You've made a great garden out of your place.
my God, yes.
You made it like heaven on earth.
We have.
What prompted you to put so much love into this place?
Because it's the owner,
The owner.
Michael. No, it's true. You're a wonderful person, and you've given us the freedom to do that.
That's wonderful.
And that's what's great about Halfmoon Bay.
I smoke all our own bacon and lunch meats, and if you can smoke it, I'll smoke it. Smoke pigs. And we barbecue. I barbecue a lot, so hence the barbecue and the smoker. I love to grow our own food, to have healthy food, and gardening is just a passion, a pastime that just totally relaxes a person. I've been a lot of parks on the coast. This one's got her all.
Perfect. Good to hear. Go.
Halfmoon Bay Resort is about freedom for us. We live there because it's the next step to freedom. It's affordable. You still live in your own house, and it's a beautiful area. It's private.
I highly recommend that you consider the economics and the lifestyle of living at Halfmoon Bay RV Resort.